Olaplex, can we please make these in a bigger bottle? Because what is up, you guys? It's your girl Z here. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button down below and join the team. If you are not new here, welcome back. So we are finally doing my empties video. I shared with you guys it was a while ago, that I had this big bag of just like product empties, and to let me know if you guys would be interested in me sharing that. So y'all was like, yes, let's see the empties, girl. Let's talk about it. So we're gonna be doing all of my product empties. Now these are from a while. Like I said, I've been collecting, not collecting, but just like saving all of my like product empties for a while, because I was like, I want to do one, but I don't know if they care about that. So I'm not gonna say these are like recent empties, but they've been empties for a while, because you'll see I have multiple bottles of things. So I've just been, you know, repurchasing. So let's get into it. This is going to be covering a little bit of everything. So hair care, skin care, body care, makeup stuff. Like, it's literally a bag of everything. So let's get into all of my favorites, because these are pretty much like go-to tried and true products that I absolutely love. So let's get into it. Okay, so as y'all can see, I got my little Trader Joe's tote full of stuff in here. First things first is, should come to no surprise, it's a hair care item, but first product that should be no surprise is this is the Olaplex number 0. I've already repurchased this. I've repurchased this plenty of times. Y'all already know this is a staple in my hair care routine. It's something that's always going to be repurchased. My only thing is, I wish they would just go ahead and make this in a bigger bottle, because this is only 5.2 ounces. Y'all, I go through these so much. I have a lot of hair, so trying to like really saturate my hair in this, I go through these bottles so fast. So I will say that's probably my only thing. Olaplex, can we please make these in a bigger bottle? Because I go through them so much, okay? Literally so much, so fast. I would love if they came in a bigger bottle, even if it was just like a good maybe 16 ounces, because again, this is only 5. So I'm going through these real quick, okay? So yeah, first up is the Olaplex number 0, and y'all know I pair this with the Olaplex number 3. I did just get the Olaplex number 3 plus in the mail. Olaplex sent it to me. I made a short on it, so if you guys didn't see that, I'll link that below. So I don't think with the 3 plus you have to use the 0, but y'all know I'm very old school Olaplex. I love pairing this and the regular number 3 together and letting it sit on my hair for like 10 minutes before I wash it. So Olaplex number 0. Next up is Olaplex 4C. Y'all know, baby, I run through these as well, just as much. This is my all-time favorite clarifying shampoo. Y'all already know the Olaplex 4C. If you know, you know. Y'all have heard me talking about this for years and years at this point. Love this shampoo down. Already have another one in the closet, of course. But yeah, the Olaplex number 4C. If you have not tried the clarifying shampoo, y'all know I give it praise. I give it its 10s. I love the shampoo down. Y'all already know it's either the Olaplex clarifying or the Sacred clarifying. Those are my go-to, like, more higher end clarifying shampoos that I absolutely love. And if you don't have a clarifying shampoo, what you doing? Get you one. Get you a clarifying shampoo. So of course, the first 2 products are Olaplex. Next hair care product is my tried and true, y'all already know, this is my favorite heat protectant. This is the Tresemme. This is the Tresemme Keratin Smooth Heat Protectant Spray. Y'all know I always tell you, get the keratin in the red bottle. Get the keratin in the red bottle from Tresemme. Y'all already know this has already been replenished. I feel like I've used this for so long. They've had so many different variations of this packaging. Even this one says like new look on it, but as long as it says like Keratin Smooth Heat Protectant Spray and it's in a red bottle, it's the right one. I just love this heat protectant down. It has truly been my go-to heat protectant, like I've told you guys, since I started doing my hair back in college, okay? And baby, I've been out of college for 10 plus years at this point. So this is my holy grail heat protectant, and I love that. Again, she's like $6-7, very affordable, drugstore go-to heat protectant. Another, and I think this may be my last hair care product in here. The last one is, of course, an Amika dry shampoo. Duh, y'all know I love a dry shampoo, and I keep these dry shampoos from Amika stocked up. Shout out to Amika for always sending through plenty of dry shampoos for your girl, okay? But this one is the Perk Up Ultra, and this is the oil control. I specifically love this one for sure because, again, with having my silk presses and having my hair straight, you know, the roots start to get oily, okay? So having this one that's specifically meant for oil control is so good. I love her. This is the big bottle. They come in the big bottles as well as the little small ones. She's gone empty, okay? I love these dry shampoos, and if you've never given dry shampoo a try, you absolutely should. I will say, it wasn't up until maybe 4 years ago maybe, I was not using a dry shampoo because I did not think they were, you know, for us. I'm like, we don't be using that, you know, but boy was I wrong. I love a dry shampoo down now, okay? I think they are so essential for a silk press, okay? Hit them roots if your hair starts to get oily. Get you a good dry shampoo, and Amika has amazing ones. Honestly, all the ones that they have are really, really good. But like I said, if you specifically are trying to target like your hair getting oily from your silk presses, try the Perk Up Ultra, because this one is specifically for oil control. That was my last hair care item. I switch up my hair care products aside from, like, y'all know my Olaplex are staples in my routine. Sacred has become staples in my routine. I haven't had to re-up on my Sacred just yet, but I think I'm towards the end of those. But I don't go through a ton of like hair products a lot because, again, I am only doing my hair every 2 weeks when it comes to like washing and stuff like that. So I don't necessarily go through my like hair care products as fast as I do like other products. And because I have so many hair care products, I can usually, you know, switch out things, rotate them at that point. So those are my 4 hair care product empties. Again, all of these absolutely will and have already repurchased, so love these down. Now we can go into skincare, and I think probably the one skincare product that I have the most empties of is my favorite toner. Well, I should probably start with my cleanser. Keep it in order. So starting out with my cleanser, and this is a refill packet. I actually just got, they actually just sent me PR for the first time ever in the mail, so I'm super excited about that. But the cleanser that I use is the Used to the People Kale and Green Tea Spinach Superfood Cleanser. I love this cleanser down. If you don't know, it comes in like a glass bottle, but instead of just buying the bottles again every time, I always just purchase this big refill pouch from Sephora. It's 16 ounces, and I think the glass thing is only like 8 ounces or so. So I just always purchase the refill thing. But this is my go-to facial cleanser. I've been using this cleanser probably exclusively for at least three years or so now. I love this. It's so gentle. It's so just like nice on the skin. It just does my skin really, really well. So I love this cleanser from Used to the People, and I think this little pouch is also just so like convenient. I usually try to buy these when I can get some sort of like discount on them, because I think the pouch is like $68. Like it's not cheap at all. But also purchasing the glass bottle of the cleanser, those are like $39-40. So I'm like, I might as well just pay extra $20 and get the pouch that I know is gonna like refill my glass bottle at least 2 times. So cost per ounce usually works out. So yeah, the Used to the People Superfood Cleanser, love her down. Absolutely love her. Then going into my toner, which I said is probably the most bottles that I have in this bag, and my favorite toner is the Bioma. Yes, all of these are empty. This is the Bioma Milky Toner, Hydrating Milky Toner. I love this toner so much. So I used to use the Heritage Store Rose Water Toner, but for some reason I think they discontinued it or something. I don't know, but I like wasn't able to find it like in Target and stuff anymore after a while. And even in Ulta they would only have like the rose water like spray, and I'm like, what happened to the toner? So I had to find a new toner to use, and around that time I just kept seeing like Bioma everywhere, and I was like, okay, let me give this toner a try. Y'all, I am obsessed with this toner. Clearly, as you can see, I need like a value size of this stuff or something. I don't know. This is 5 ounces, and I literally go through probably maybe one of these a month, if that. I don't even know if I get a month out of it. But I love this toner. It is so nice and like hydrating. The milkiness of it is just like so perfect, and I love that it is drugstore, because again, my facial cleanser is a little expensive, so baby, give me a drugstore toner. I will say, when it comes to my skincare, I'm like my hair care, where I'll spend a nice coin on it, but my whole skincare routine cannot be high end, because baby, that's just too expensive for my blood. Okay, so I love that this is like a drugstore, affordable, and it works really well. Like I said, the milky like hydratingness of this toner is amazing. I love it. I usually just put it on a cotton round, and I don't know, maybe I'm just using a lot, reasons why I be going through them so fast. But you can either put it in your hand and like pat it into your face, or what I do is I put it on a cotton round and just like, you know, go over my face with it. So either way, this is definitely my favorite toner, as you guys can see. So yeah, I love this. This is really the only product that I've tried from Bioma. Heard some really good things about the whole like product line in general, but I just haven't used anything else from Bioma. I do have a jelly cleanser that came in a set that I think my mom bought me with the toner, but I haven't given it a try yet. So let me know if y'all have tried Bioma and you like any of their other products, because clearly I love the toner, just haven't tried anything else from them. And then speaking of toners as well, in addition to the toner from Bioma, I do use the Medicube toning pads, and so I have 2 of these. I actually just finished this one. So I typically alternate. So like 1 month I'll use the blue, then I'll alternate to, this is the kojic acid one, so to help with like dark marks, because baby, I don't know what it is, every time my face breaks out, especially like when I'm coming on my cycle, I get dark marks so bad. Like, I don't know if y'all can see a few. I definitely get them over here, but the dark marks, every time I get some sort of like pimple, zit, whatever you want to call it, it leaves a dark mark. So I started using the kojic acid ones to really help brighten up those dark marks. So I alternate the 2. So this one is just the zero pore pad, and I really like these. And then the kojic acid ones, I just started using the kojic acid ones maybe like 2 months or so. So I'm on a yellow pad this month. I just finished this one the previous month. So yeah, I used the kojic acid for the first time like 2 months ago. So I really like the Medicube ones. I have them on subscription from Amazon, so they just come in the mail. I have them, so those are clearly repurchases. And then continuing with skincare, which is my moisturizer that I absolutely love to use. Multiples of these as well. I do go through these pretty fast as well too. I need big jars of these. These are the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel. They have a few different like variations of these, but I specifically like the water gel one. They have like a water cream. I remember I think I bought the water cream one by mistake, and I was like, wait, no, this is not what I was I was expecting, because the boxes look very similar, but I just have to like pay attention to make sure it says water gel. I love the consistency of this because it's not like a lotion, but it's literally like a gel, and I just love how hydrating it is. I started using this because to me it's a dupe for, not dupe, but it's like a more affordable drugstore version of the Belief Aqua Bomb. Love that stuff down, but that stuff is like $40 a jar. And again, the way I be going through skincare products, it's above me, okay? It's a little above me. So I was like, okay, let me get these, because these are usually like $20. And like I said, I go through them so much and so fast, like, yeah. So I love these from Neutrogena. These are literally my favorite moisturizers for my face, because I don't know, as I've gotten older, like, I used to be very oily, but now my skin is, I feel like, a little more combination where I can get drier. So that's essentially why I started using these as well, because I got into the Belief Aqua Bomb when I noticed my face was being a little bit more dry, but then I was like, this Belief Aqua Bomb is a little expensive, okay? And then that's when they came out with the hydro gel. Now, why do I keep calling this hydro gel? Hydro Boost Water Gel. And so I had started using these. But yeah, love these. So yeah, if y'all can't tell, aside from hair care, I really love skincare. I love skincare stuff. So yeah, as y'all can see, I go through some skincare, okay? Okay, some additional skincare empties that I have in here. This one is the how do you say this? The COS RX. Yeah, COS RX. Whatever. This is the Advanced Snail Mucin. I don't know. I think I bought this to just like start using and like incorporating as an extra like layer of hydration. I used it up. It was nice, but I haven't like repurchased this or anything. It just was like, okay, whatever. It was in my skincare routine, but it wasn't something that I felt like I needed to like, oh, I need to repurchase this and get it again. So this is probably the only thing that I don't have a repurchase of. And then the last skincare item is another Youth to the People product. This is the Youth to the People Youth Screen Sunscreen. And I love this because this is SPF 60. If you are not using a sunscreen, what are you doing? That's like me telling y'all, if you're not deep conditioning your hair, what are you doing? If you are not putting on sunscreen and protecting your skin, what are you doing? And for me especially, like I said, with trying to use products that help fade my dark marks, if I'm doing all of that and then not putting sunscreen on, I'm defeating the purpose, okay? So think of like sunscreen as like your heat protectant for your hair. Sunscreen is your skin protectant, okay? So make sure you have a good sunscreen. I love this one. I used to be a Supergoop, and I still am a good, like, I still love Supergoop more so for my body, but I used to be putting Supergoop on my face all the time as well, until I saw Youth to the People. I think they just came out with this like sometime last year, so I've already like repurchased this 2 and 3 times, but I love this. I usually grab this on Amazon during Amazon Prime days because it's usually always like 50% off. That's when I got my last bottle, when I just purchased for, I think it was Amazon days in June or whenever the last one just was. They're usually, this is $30 originally. They're usually always on sale for $15 during Amazon Prime days. So I usually just stock up during that time. So sunscreen from Youth to the People, absolutely love. Okay, lastly we are going into body care. And my first body care purchases or empties, EOS. This is the body wash, and so this is the body wash in the scent Pink Champagne. Clearly I love this body wash. I love the vanilla cashmere in the lotion, which I have, but I do not like it in the body wash. I remember when these first came out and I was like, this do not even smell like the lotion smells like. And so when I was trying to pick out a scent, I was like, oh, this pink champagne is it. And so now I just exclusively buy this scent in the EOS body wash, just because I feel like it has the strongest, like, freshest, I don't know, I just really like this scent. I did not like the vanilla cashmere in the body wash. So yeah, this is clearly always a repurchase. Have one in my shower right now. Always going to be a repurchase for me, even though I smelled something in the store today because I was in Walmart, and I don't typically go in Walmart. They had a scent that Target usually doesn't have, so yeah. Another body wash, or it's not even a body wash, this is a feminine wash. This is the VH Essentials fragrance free daily feminine wash. I love this feminine wash. I've been using this for years at this point. This is the only feminine wash that I will use. I typically order it from Amazon. This is on subscription as well, and again, this one is the fragrance free hypoallergenic formula, and this one has tea tree oil, prebiotics, pH balance, gently, you know, cleanses skin, all the things. Just a cute, nice little feminine wash to make sure everything is nice and clean. So yeah, this one is my favorite, and this one is again from VH Essentials. Again, another repurchase all the time. And then the last body care item that I have is actually from Shea Moisture, and it is the deodorant. This is the Even Tone deodorant stick. I love Shea Moisture's deodorant, okay? When they first dropped these, I said, oh yes, give them to me. And I love them. I have another one. I don't even know where it is, but I love this. Have already repurchased, but they did their thing on these deodorants. I felt like when they first came out with the deodorant, this is like when they was coming out with the body wash and all that, and I was like, okay, this is different from like for Shea Moisture, but I love this deodorant. Like, they did their thing with this. If you have not tried one of their deodorants, there's a few different ones. Like I said, this one is the Even Tone. They have a like fresh and some other ones, but yeah, I get this one because I get my underarms waxed, so I always just want to like make sure my underarms look nice and like even, so I had got the Even Tone. I don't know if it really helped with that or not, but I will say, like, this makes me feel fresh, even though this one is the aluminum free. And I will say I've been using aluminum free deodorants for like years now at this point, but even then, you know, some aluminum free, you ain't doing what you're supposed to do still. But this never felt funky or none of that. Like, I really like this deodorant, so I would say give it a try if you have. Last category is moving into makeup. The first, and I only have two things here. I don't really go through a ton of makeup because I truly don't wear a lot of makeup. I really only put makeup on my face if I'm going to an event or going out or something like that, but on a day-to-day basis, baby, I don't be wearing makeup, okay? And as y'all see in most of my videos, I don't be having on faces of makeup. The first makeup item that I have is from Kosas, and this is a concealer. I have already repurchased this. I just love this concealer. It's just a nice, this is my actual like skin tone, so I usually use this just to like conceal if I don't want to put on a whole face or anything. I don't know what the name of this is. This super creamy brightening concealer, and I think that's what I do love about this concealer. It's super creamy, super easy to blend. Like, I love this. I've already repurchased. And then the last makeup products, which is probably my favorite makeup item, products, whatever. These are the L'Oreal Infallible 3-second setting mist. Y'all, talk about makeup stuck. Your makeup will be stuck all day with this. I don't know what is in this. I don't know if it's glue in here or what. I don't know, but this setting spray, baby, your face is not moving, okay? I remember when I first tried this, and the thing is, I used to love the L'Oreal Infallible foundation. I don't really even use foundation. I really only use skin tints, but the L'Oreal Infallible foundation was my jam for years, and then all of a sudden they stopped making my shade, or I couldn't find it nowhere. What's up with that, L'Oreal? I don't know, but these right here, and I stay stocked up. I have the big the big bottle right here. So I have stuff in here, but these right here, girl, if you have not tried them, please do. Please do. Your makeup will thank you at the end of the night that you tried these, because these are so good. When I say face is stuck like Chuck, it's stuck. Like, girl, makeup not going nowhere, okay? Yeah, I love these setting sprays. They are they are probably the best drugstore setting spray you can find, like hands down. Ain't nobody seeing L'Oreal with these. So those are all of my Empty products, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed this Empties video. Y'all said y'all wanted it, so I decided to give it to you guys. So now I will definitely start collecting my Empties more, because clearly y'all see I've been stacking these for a while. All right, I kind of enjoyed doing this. This was fun, because as y'all can see, I'm very much like, as much as I am like a product junkie, I do have like my go-to products that I clearly repurchase and reuse every single month, every single, like, my go-tos. So let me know if you have tried any of these, if any of these are in your like constant routine of products. I would love to know like what y'all are emptying out every month. So yeah, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one.